The EB-5 visa, formerly known as the EB-5 Direct Investment Program, provides permanent U.S. residency status to investors who meet the program's criteria. The purpose of the program is to attract foreign investment capital and promote the general economic welfare in the United States. I'm Marcos Bravo, and I'm going to take you through everything you need to know about the EB-5 Immigrant Investor Program. There are two types of EB-5 visa. There's the one I just mentioned in the intro, the EB-5 Direct Investment Program, and there's another very similar program that differs in the way the investments are made and managed. This is called the EB-5 Immigrant Investor Regional Centers Program, and it has different standards to meet. In this video, we're going to concentrate on the first type, the EB-5 Direct Investment Program visa, where the applicant is the sole investor of a business. Since the EB-5 visa is designed for investors, you won't be surprised to learn that an investment in the US is part of the basis for eligibility. There are three basic criteria for determining eligibility for the EB-5 visa. Investing a minimum amount in a US business. With some exceptions, the business must be formed after November 29, 1990. A plan to create or preserve at least 10 full-time jobs for US workers. A matter of how compliant business plan, which I'll explain in a moment. Let's take a closer look to each one of these points. First, the investment. There are many requirements about the kind of company you must invest in, its corporate structure, and even when it was established. There are even more guidelines about what form of investment might take: cash, equipment, inventory, etc. To keep things simple, broadly speaking, the minimum investment needed to qualify for EB-5 eligibility is $1.8 million. This minimum can be lower depending on the area in which the applicant's investment is to be made. Minimum investments in so-called target employment areas, which are designated regions judged to be in particular need of investment, can be as low as $900,000. The funds invested must be at risk. That is, you cannot show just an intent to invest with no present commitment. You must demonstrate an actual commitment to investing the required amount of capital. This means no promises to invest or commitments to invest if something else happens first. The money invested is already at risk of being lost if the project is unsuccessful. Also, you must show that your investment funds come from a lawful and legal source, like verified bank transfers, stocks, securities, or other financial instruments. As an EB-5 investor, you are also required to engage in the management of the business. To the second point, the plan to create or preserve jobs, this is more straightforward. Your business plan for the investment must demonstrate that you plan to either create 10 new full-time positions or preserve 10 existing ones. The third and last point about the business plan requires a little explanation. A matter of whole business plan is a business plan that must require certain elements to be accepted by US immigration authorities. The name actually comes from the plaintiff in a lawsuit that resulted in this requirement. A matter of whole compliant business plan must include the following 7 components: description of the business, market analysis, organizational structure, financial analysis, marketing strategy, job creation, and a timeline for the project's development and execution. Let's stay on the topic of the business plan. For the EB-5 visa, this requirement helps US authorities better understand what the investor wants to do while also considering if approving the application furthers the goal of the program. You can write your own business plan, but it requires time and effort. Putting together detailed financial projections, industry research, analysis of the competition, and more takes time. And on top of that, you have to know what US immigration authorities expect and what they're looking for. You have to be aware of technical requirements that derail your application if you don't follow them. That's where Journey can make a difference. We have written over 25,000 business plans that have been included in business immigration visa applications. We understand the requirements, expectations, and standards to be met. And we have the experience and expertise to design a custom business plan just for you. Also, let me remind you that an immigration attorney can be very helpful in navigating your way through the EB-5 application process. If you don't have one yet, we at Journey can put you in touch with a trusted professional from our network of over 1,000 partner attorneys, giving you access to great support and helping you to make your EB-5 application the very best it can be. Journey itself is the successful product of a business venture established under a visa program to create jobs in the United States. so we know precisely what aspiring entrepreneurs with cross-border ambitions need. If you think an EB-5 visa might be part of your future, we're here to help.